Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I know we've got a couple of brand new channels in the chat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. S.A. Lagari. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. So thank you everybody for coming in. The first channel that we're looking at today is Gloria's Platter. She's got a premiere that is set up for us, and that is an Amazon Fresh grocery haul plus a gift card giveaway. So we'll join her for that right after Tuberchat, and then likely move on to another stream where everybody will be still welcome to connect with each other the same way that we are here in Tuberchat. So we've got an action-packed afternoon. So thanks everybody again for coming in. I've got a few names on the wheel already. Of course, Scratch and PPA is in the pole position. I Am Betty J Gathers is on there with John H. Shelton. Ranger 92308 from the Drop the Link Day crew is here. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is in the house as well. And GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team is with us also. They all happen to be members. And we always put the members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Mom of the Castle, good to see you here. Chris's Clever Craft is also in the house. And I see Barb's Country Home has come back in. It's good to have you here. Craig's Outdoor Adventures, always good to see you. Fanatic Guide, an extremely supportive creator who supports on all of my channels, as a matter of fact. And then Laneka's Corner, good to see you here. Nyambura Mwangi, good to have you back. Patty Southern Kitchen and More is here with us almost every day. Sean the Great Gamer is a longtime friend of Tuberchat, and it's good to see you back in the house. And one of the most supportive creators that I have met on all of YouTube is Michael's Adventures. He's also here right now and working on helping creators with watch hours. One of our dear friends, Scratch and PPA, who I mentioned is on the pole position or in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom today, has hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say we're all very excited for him. Now he's working on watch hours. So if there's anybody out there that would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you find yourself with time available to run any playlists, then Scratch and PPA, of course, is a great candidate, as they are just waiting on watch hours now to be monetized. Klastic TV has come in along with Mrs. VSNC09. And I've got them on the wheel already because they happen to be members, of course. So let's spin. We'll get a channel up here and see what's happening with one of these channels for today. Red Hot Reaction, Steve, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. The Gaming Ham is here. I'm not sure if I welcomed you earlier. I saw you in earlier, and hopefully you're already off to the races today, meeting new friends and family members. And let's see what's happening with I Am Betty J Gather. She is somebody who brings a lot of energy and positivity into our chat here. She's with us just about every single day, always pushing for us to get those extra thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So I Am Betty J Gathers is bringing us a lot of variety on their channel, particularly trying to motivate us with some weight loss and obviously some healthy cooking, which is very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety on this channel. With 145 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can get her maybe even up and over the 150. She'll be thinking about today. Places Nondescript, good to see you in the house. TWTTV is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. It's good to see you here, so thank you for coming back in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. I am Betty J. Gathers. You're the first channel chosen off the Wheel of Doom today, so luck is definitely on your side. There's Gloria's Platter right now. We just looked at that channel, and like I said, she's got a premiere coming up for us in about 2 hours from now. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team, is a dear friend to Tuberchat. Forgive me, Kristen Welton, my love, is here. I didn't put her on the wheel yet. She is here as both a member and a moderator. And we live together close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada, where later this afternoon I intend on going out for an outdoor live stream again. We'll have a look and see what things are like. The weather is actually much better than anybody might have expected for today. We are about 20 degrees warmer than we were in the last couple of days. And then GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team is up here right now. She brings us pure variety. She mixes up the live streams and videos, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. I'm just going to take one of these videos, your 12-minute one here. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Like I said, GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team has been a long time friend of Tuberchat and an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Corinne's Life is here as well, and she is also a member and a moderator. There's the Stock Explorer coming back in, and I know you were here earlier, and thank you for coming back in. I actually caught the Stock Explorer this morning on a live stream talking to a new friend for Tuberchat, which is Michelle. They are often on panel together on the Stock Explorer's channel, and if Michelle gets a chance to come back in, then we'll make sure to welcome her and thank her for coming to join the Tuberchat family. So, GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team has 612 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And look at that luck. Kristen Welton, my love, I forgot to put you on the wheel right in the beginning, and then the wheel has chosen you right away. So, like I said, she's here as a member and a moderator. And let's get her channel up here so you can see what's going on. She did a live stream yesterday right after Tuberchat where she was talking about Epilepsy Awareness Month. So you can go and check out that replay if you'd like to. In the past, her and I have done a video together talking about Purple Day and all things epilepsy. Arsenic Element, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Never late. I appreciate every moment everybody spends, so thank you for coming in. And Kristen Welton, of course, has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there, including super chats and memberships. She has got some serious branding going on where she has a consistent look between her thumbnails, banner, and avatar, which I think will serve well over time. You always have to make the right decision for your own channel, whether you want to make your thumbnails somewhat consistent or almost exactly the same like we do here at Tuberchat, or if every video gets its own thumbnail. And it's interesting to see how you can have consistency and still change up the thumbnails the way that Kristen's doing. She's got some success with shorts videos, hitting almost 20 and almost 30,000 views, and a lot of lifestyle videos there, and a lot of featured channels as well with some familiar faces. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. We'd love to push her a little bit closer to 1,400. If anybody has the ability right now to share this live stream out, whether it's on your community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Reddit or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat today and could see this live stream pushed out not just today but in the coming days and weeks as well. Aggie Taurus, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. It's been a while, but it's good to have you here. And then the Stock Explorer is up right now. This is what I was talking about. I managed to catch them for a little while this morning on a live stream, which I'm always happy when I catch them. I think they got through the stock talk before I got there, but the Stock Explorer actually always has engaging conversation going. So they both hop in on other people's panels, and they have guests on their panel as well. They have 680 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. What you'll find more than anything else on their channel is a level-headed and down-to-earth look at stocks and products behind the companies that we might consider for long-term and short-term investing or trading. They get into everything from tutorials for beginners, talking about just simply getting down with the lingo, and then they get in depth about ideas of options trading, puts, calls, and the ideas behind crypto, including staking and NFTs and things of that nature. So I hope you'll enjoy that. I'm happy to have a financial channel here in the Tuberchat family, because when we think about monetization, it would be wonderful if we could maximize the impact of the income that's going to follow. I see that Thrill Seeks is in the house, a longtime dear friend, and Timmy Ray the King. Always good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Grandma Faye LME is a member, so we're going to get them onto the wheel right away. Ruth Ohm's Journey is here as well. And we will soon enough look at both of those channels. So the Stock Explorer sometimes brings us bite-sized information with shorts videos. They mix up the videos and live streams as well, and often have product in hand. They've gone as far as to talk about investing in a stock, have the product delivered, and done an unboxing on a live stream, which I think is quite a combination. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you get on this channel, talking about stocks, trading, and investing. And we'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. The Stock Explorer also has a second channel called Tropical Buzz, which we've seen in the chat, where they bring us information that we can learn from when it comes to planting all kinds of different types of plants and things like that as well. Let's get to Scratch and PPA. So Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. You'll find that they often run premieres. They run premieres every single week, actually. And what you'll find in those premieres is a live chat that runs even faster than Tuberchat, faster than most you've seen on YouTube. And the reason why is because he's so unbelievably supportive, literally giving so much support to other creators that I describe it as seeming to be everywhere all the time. So it all comes back in a rush and flood of support for Scratch and PPA between 10 and 15 minutes every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. And Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you in the house. Lenny and Thrill Seeks, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to make that channel the next one that we look at. Thrill Seeks is David. He is a longtime friend and extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Alec Marcus Glasgow, good to see you in the house. Lenny the Lawyer Live is asking, I'm heavily dependent on video and audio editing. I'm thinking about starting a new channel, which I would say I'm doing this raw and unedited. What do you think? That's possibly a good idea. The other idea is that's what we do with live streams as well, right? So live streaming definitely has its own challenges, but one of the things that I enjoy about it is that, let's say, for instance, you're going to create a 10-minute video. For me personally, I've created hundreds of videos. I do basic editing, really not anything spectacular. It takes me about 2 hours to get through, let's say, filming, and if I'm fast, editing the entire video down to about 10 minutes, right? When we talk about SEO, thumbnails, and stuff like that, it can take a little bit longer, but let's call it between 2 and 3 hours. Whereas, if you're doing a 2-hour live stream, it takes less than 3 hours, and you'll get a lot more views potentially, and you're putting out a lot more content potentially. So it's a thought, but there are a lot of creators here in Tuberchat in the family that don't edit their videos. So like even when it comes to unboxing videos, they literally just turn the camera on, go. I would still think about chopping the beginning and ending off, but other than that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. People go to television to watch television. They come to YouTube to watch realism. That's what I think. Not saying I'm right, but it's an idea. Philip Lemon, good to see you in the house. So I'll be curious to see what you're going to come up with. The other thing too is, as I say to everybody all the time, you can always film something and not use it. You can always film it, use it, and then delete it afterwards if you change your mind. And we can all do that as often as we want. Fatima Tuna, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned something that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention tuberchat connect and grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Oh, haven't gone live yet. Yes, I understand. So, yeah, Makeup Mom and Son is a perfect example of somebody who will do an unboxing video and not edit. And I believe that the idea of it not being edited is something that goes unnoticed, right? So if somebody was to see it and say like, oh wow, this video is not edited, it doesn't change the content. Really, right? Changes the presentation, but people are going to like or not like what you do for a million different reasons. You're never going to be able to please everybody anyway, so you have to make the right decision for your channel. And as time goes on, after you've put out 10, 20, eventually 30, 40, and 100 videos, you'll get a real idea of what's working for you, what you want to change, what you want to improve. In most other cases in life, I would never say that good enough is good enough. But in the case of YouTube, because people come here for the real content, good enough often can be good enough. And TGNOG, it's impolite to go into a live stream or a live chat of anybody else and ask everybody to leave to go and watch yours or another one. So we're going to keep knocking those messages out. Everybody knows that TGNOG is live right now. I don't think anybody's going to race to run over there while they're working on their channels right now. Everybody's free to, of course. But just keep that in mind, because everything that you do on YouTube is sure to come back to you at some point, right? So, Scratch and PPA has 1,000 subscribers now, and I'm sure everybody is very excited. Again, we were talking about playlists. He's working on watch hours now. If you have the time to simply run a playlist, we hope you'll grab Scratch and Pete's. He's got them set up in his playlist area here, and he's got all Scratch and Pete right there. That's got every video he's produced, and that's where you get to run them in order. He split up his front page now into 2021 and 2022. So as well, he'll be willing to swap playlists with other creators as well. So if anybody would like to do that, then simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Frontier Survival, good to see you in the house. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. It can, the Gaming Ham, it absolutely can show the real work. Not to mention, you don't get the chance to cut the bloopers out then, right, if you're not going to edit. I think people enjoy that. Then you can go another route, like Kristen Welton we saw earlier, cuts her bloopers out and edits her videos, but then she puts the bloopers in at the end, which is a great idea, and I know people enjoy that from her because she's done it so consistently, right? And that's true too. Chris's Clever Craft, editing gets easier as time goes on. If you're going to consider the idea of hiring anybody, which is very easy to do, or trading favors when it comes to doing thumbnails, editing videos, even filming things and doing the SEO and stuff like that, my suggestion for everybody is to do some first. And the reason why is because you want to understand what you're paying for when it's time, so that you can decide for yourself whether the price that's being paid is of the right value for you. And you can't get an idea of that unless you've literally gone through it yourself, because everything's got its challenges, right? Would you believe... Oh... Yes, that's very possible, Lenny the Lawyer Live. We don't get to choose which videos are going to be popular, and you see that kind of thing all the time. A lot of times you get trolling comments, and what happens is somebody has put out a video similar to something you've done. Your video did better than theirs. Not necessarily is it better than theirs, and they certainly don't think so, but because it got more views or more watch time or more likes, they get a little bit of jealousy going on. That's something that I've seen. But you really can't predict, right? The best we can do is be consistent, constantly improve. The analytics and the SEO, talking about your title, description, thumbnail, and tags, are far more important than they seem. We can all make the same video, but even if 10 of us did, for instance, like scratch the same lottery ticket that Scratch and PPA is going to do this week on his channel, we could all do a video similar, but only one of them is going to move. My bet is that Scratch and PPA would smoke all of us, including myself, because he's been so consistent for so long, and people know what to expect when they see that. So it's just a thought, but forgive me for all I've missed in the chat. I really do appreciate the conversation today, and I know I've missed a couple of channels coming in. That's true. Fatima Tuna says editing will only get better if you're using one app and master it. Yes, not everybody enjoys Final Cut. Not everybody enjoys Premiere. Not everybody enjoys some of the other programs that are out there as well. So you've got to see what you enjoy. And then it's called proficiency, right? When you get very quick with the program that you're used to using, hopping over to another one can feel challenging just because the buttons and the features are in a different place. You might not like the way one works as opposed to another. T and Sharinda TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, and that's true too, Fatima. It's not always jealousy, right? We look at other channels, and hopefully you can take inspiration. Hopefully you can see the way that other people have presented things, and if you intend on doing something similar, then you can find things that have been missed. A good example is an unboxing video, right? So if I'm going to do an unboxing, I usually watch at least a couple, if not a few, to see some of the things I may not be thinking of including in my video, and I've made lots of mistakes. My best performing video, my personal one, has mistakes in it. It has multiple. I had to cut a mistake out, and I get troll comments for something. I didn't have glasses at the time, and I couldn't see the charging cable that I was using at the time, and I was like, oh, is that a micro USB or whatever? And it turns out it wasn't. And then I got, you're an idiot, and can't you see what you don't know the difference? You shouldn't be doing this, and blah, 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 right? So not that I want to intimidate anybody. That kind of stuff comes by nature. But you can do some research on other people's videos and then get inspiration from that. I never recommend copying, of course, but taking inspiration is something everybody's done from the beginning of time. So, Prasi Malembi, good to see you here. Oh, and Makeup Mom and Son. See, Makeup Mom and Son does a better job of me, so I insist on editing my videos, and I'm always behind. When was the last time I posted a video again on my channel? Probably a few weeks, right? Again, and I fall into this all the time because I want to edit them. If I would maybe do a little bit less, I could get them out faster. So it's a thought, right? And then absolutely, Mom of the Castle, an unbagging video, absolutely hauls. They're called haul videos, right? H-A-U-L. Lots of people do clothing hauls and shopping hauls and couponing hauls and grocery hauls and things like that. And you'll probably find channels here in the Tuberchat family that do the same thing. So, Scratch and PPA has an interactive series of videos, and actually what he does is build and interactivity into the series by allowing you to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. And hopefully everybody can take inspiration from that as well and see how the outside social networks can be used to draw traffic in to your video series. Sophia On Demand, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And pardon me for a second. All right. Pardon me for that. So let's get to Thrill Seeks. He gave a super chat a little while ago. We always put channels right on the screen as soon as that happens. So let's get him up here. And then, yeah, you'll start seeing that everywhere now, Mama of the Castle, if you haven't already seen those. Lots of people do things like that. I've done several myself. I don't call them hauls, but that's really what they are. Happalistic Kitchen, good to see you in the house. Ali's Craft Pursuits is here. I'm just going to get them onto the wheel. And consistency is the key. Yes, says T and Sharinda TV. So here's the thing. If you put out one video a week as a minimum, a quality piece of content every single week on YouTube, that is enough to make your channel grow. Everything we're doing here in Tuberchat speeds up the process. And then if you can do any more than that, then that helps as well. But one of these days, luck will come by and take a couple of your videos and make them fly. It happens on every single channel that I touch. We never get to choose which videos are going to be the best ones. It will always surprise you. So, Thrill Seeks has dropped a super chat. Thank you so much for that. He's done that many times and is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. On his channel, what we see here more than anything else is roller coaster videos and theme park footage, which is really cool because we get to see some of the outdoor entertainment that we otherwise may not have seen in the last couple of years. As well, Thrill Seeks has another channel now, Dave's Who Reviews. He's a big Doctor Who fan, and you'll be able to find that channel when you get here to Thrill Seeks. Pulled My Pork Barbecue, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Southern Sandy Crafts, not sure if I welcomed you, but it's good to see you here. And then Thrill Seeks, of course, is monetized, so there's lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when you get there, and he's got a lot of familiar faces on his featured channels list. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you, and then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. If you have featured Tuberchat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Yes, Thrill Seeks, forgive me for all the times I forget. What I've started doing now is limiting, where possible, unless I forget, I limit the idea of putting up multiple channels. I just put one channel up per creator, just so that we can save a bit of time, because I want to get as many creators onto the screen as possible during our live streams. We started to get to a point there where we weren't able to get to everybody. Today, we don't know. It's very busy, as always, and I really do appreciate that, but we're here for a long time. We've only been on for a half an hour. We can stay for another 2 hours if everybody would like. T and Sharinda TV, forgive me, that's a confusing question to me. You've said the live stream helps get more people on your live. I wonder what you mean. And then Night Star Beauty, thank you so much for coming back in. Always a pleasure to see you. I do appreciate every moment everybody spends, even if it's just to come by, give that thumbs up and say hello. So, Ali's Craft Pursuits is here with almost 1,100 subscribers. She's getting very close. She's been doing a lot of gameplay lately and mixing up the content on her channel. She's got a lot of shorts there, and you will see some of the different games that she's playing, both on a phone and with OBS, as a matter of fact, on her channel, as well as the crafting that comes in the middle of everything else. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She's an extremely supportive creator, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that coming back to them as well. People say go live on YouTube. Oh, that helps with watch time. Yes. So one of the things to think about is that, oh my goodness, Ranger92308, it's going to be difficult for me to get into that Instagram. I'll see what I can do when I go on break in half an hour. or if you don't mind repeating the message to tuberchat, because Thrive Together I don't really look at nearly as much as I probably should. That channel's so young, right? But I'm making a note for myself, and thank you for that. Gil Skills, good to see you in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you for that super chat. Now, not Ranger92308 from the Drop the Link Day crew also dropped a super chat, so we're going to look at that channel next before I spin the wheel again. And then Gil Skills, it's been a while since you've been here, but it's great to see you, and thank you so much for that support. I really do appreciate that extra generosity, and for that reason you'll be the next channel that we look at after Ranger92308 before I spin the wheel again. And then I'm just gonna have to have a quick look at something here, just in case you're letting me know about trolling contents or anything like that. Oh, okay, I haven't posted anything yet. That's okay. Okay, there'll be a message in there. Thank you for that, Ranger92308. I'm just not on it every day. I haven't started posting, so I don't expect many messages or anything. So, Ali's Craft Pursuits is up right now. Let's look at Ranger92308. Like I said, this is a creator who is part of the Drop the Link Day crew. And for those of you who haven't seen that already, it's a collection of creators who I believe 6 days a week run growth streams where you're able to connect and meet more friends and family members, similarly to the way that we do here in Tuberchat. So Ranger92308 looks like they've got a handful of different channels, as do most of the creators in the Drop the Link Day crew. Angel's Army, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They're a member. I'm just going to get them onto the wheel right away. And forgive me for anything I'm missing in the chat. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Yeah, we're about 15 to 20 degrees higher than we have been in the last few days today. It's really weird. Jan Hines, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Mr. Boots and Bounty, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Ranger92308 does a lot of variety on their channel. So they're mixing up the live streams, a lot of short form videos here. What I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I'm going to take this 8-minute video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list to make sure I stay caught up with you and don't fall too far behind. And I'm just going to take these short ones as well, just because they're also so short, and I'll just make sure I get a couple of red lines happening for you. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. 787 subscribers right now on this channel. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. Thank you one more time for your super chat, Ranger92308. I really do appreciate that extra support. And Chris's Clever Craft has got his hands full today with a lot of laundry folding happening. So, Gil Skills, 5.26 thousand subscribers. This is great. It's been a little while since you've been here, but thank you for coming in. Thank you for that super chat. And obviously, there's a lot to learn from this creator, as well as be entertained and inspired by, with a sub count that high. And this channel is growing rapidly. So, I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Or it's not the latest video. It's the one you've got featured first here. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take your latest video. Oh, it's the same one. And I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And what we see here is scrap metal collecting and waste recycling. A lot of do-it-yourself videos as well. Thank you so much, Angel's Army. It's been a pleasure having you as a friend as well as a supporter for a very long time. Angel's Army has been with me for probably 2 years, since before Tuberchat had even started. So it's great to have you as a member. What they've done right there is drop a highlighted milestone message through the chat. Those are available to anyone who is a member on a channel that has them enabled. You get one of those messages to send through the chat for free every month, and it's cool because it looks like a super chat, but it is a it's meant for the members. And then, oh, thank you, Places Nondescript. I'm just going to make a note of that. so that I can get back to, I can return that favor for you. Yes, if anybody has featured Tuberchat on their front page, just please make sure I know so that I can return that favor. So Carolyn Dews, I forget if she changed her channel name. Yes, Kaz Crafts and More. There it is. Thrill Seeks dropped a super chat for his wife Carolyn. This is her channel. She recently changed the name, Kaz's Crafts and More, where I'm expecting we're going to see crafts and more, not to mention some gameplay by the look of it as well. So I'm just going to take your latest video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can make sure I stay caught up and don't fall too far behind. Great to see that you are streaming as well, so hopefully I'll catch you on a stream soon enough. I already spun the wheel, so Ruth Olam's Journey is going to be next up. And then I see a little bit more activity coming through the chat right now. I'm just cleaning up my wheel, and then I see that that my page doesn't want to refresh. Mr. Boots and Bounty, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for your super chat. For that reason, you're going to be the next channel that we look at. Did I not put, I didn't put Makeup Mom and Son on the wheel even yet, actually. I should have done that already. We're hopefully going to go and look at that channel soon. She's actually, so I have a premiere that was scheduled from about a week ago or longer with Gloria's Platter. So she's got a premiere that should be just about 15 minutes after Tuberchat, and then we will, I'll have to check my messages and just make sure what we're going to do afterwards, but we might... Oh, yes, we will go to, Gloria's Platter sent a message. We will go to Makeup Mom and Son right after. Makeup Mom and Son, thank you for these super chats. So just so that you know, so that everybody's clear on what this Stream Boss is, under my camera is a thing called the Stream Boss. And every time a super chat or membership comes through, based on the dollar amount, it works out to about an American penny per point, and it knocks points or life points off of the Stream Boss, if that makes sense. Whoever is the Stream Boss cannot knock the life out of themselves. So what happens is, like for instance, Makeup Mom and Son just dropped a $1.99 super chat as the second one, and I believe a $3 one before that. So she has added another 499 points to the Stream Boss, if that makes sense. And the last person to knock the life out of the Stream Boss becomes the next Stream Boss. And wow, you guys are you guys are hammering it. Corinne's Life might get it. I'm not sure if Angel's Army might get it for that. Mom of the Castle, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're actually going to put your channel up right after Makeup Mom and Son. And then as well, Angel's Army, thank you for upgrading that membership. What that means now is that as a silver member, you'll also get a slide that will run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as we'll see in about 15 minutes from now. And then Corinne's Life, thank you so much for that super chat. My goodness, they went at this yesterday too. And Makeup Mom and Son, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. But you can't, again, I don't know if you're trying to do it, and forgive me because I am very grateful for what you're doing. But you can't take over the Stream Boss. Whoever is the Stream Boss can only add a little bit to it at a time. It's up to other people to knock it out. Just in case, that's the intention there. So you see that Makeup Mom and Son is hanging on to the Stream Boss position, that even though Corinne's Life tried to snipe it there. So thank you, everybody. Now, here's what we're going to do. We got Kaz's Crafts and More. This is Carolyn Dews. Thrill Seek's wife, he dropped a super chat so that we could give a feature to this channel and have a look. So thank you for that extra generosity, Thrill Seeks. We're going to move on to Mr. Boots and Bounty now. Thank you for your super chat as well. Now, nobody has to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. It's open to everybody. But in the case of members, we add them to the wheel right away. In the case of super chats, we add them to the screen right away in order. So Mr. Boots and Bounty has 158 subscribers. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is go through your latest videos. I'm just going to take your latest one. It's a long live stream, but I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. This must be the first time that we're having your channel on the screen. So I've also set reminders for your next 2 live streams, and hopefully I'll catch those as well. And hopefully we'll push Mr. Boots and Bounty up past the 158 subscribers, maybe even to 160 or higher today, a little bit closer to 200. So let's look at Makeup Mom and Son, and she's battling it out with Corinne's Life, who just happened to take over the stream boss position there. They battled for this yesterday as well. And what we're talking about again is that video game life meter under my camera. So now that Corinne's Life has knocked the life out of Makeup Mom and Son there and won that battle, she'll get a little bit of extra exposure for a period of time for that reason. Everything Treasure, good to see you here. Forgive me, I know I've missed a couple of channels coming into the chat, but as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up for each other when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And I still have to, I'm struggling to pronounce that name. Obiageli Fashion House is in the house again. Thank you for coming back in. I'd love to be able to pronounce that right. If you want to just correct me, if you have an opportunity to let me know exactly how I can pronounce that, I'd love to do it properly for you. Makeup Mom and Son has a live stream coming up today. So actually what's going to happen is after Tuberchat, in another hour to hour and a half from now, we will go to a premiere from Gloria's Platter that should last about 15 minutes, and then we will move on to Makeup Mom and Son's interview today with our friends Unstable TV. So this is a series of videos that she's got going on, this interview series. I've been honored to have been a part of it. Hilda DC is coming up in a couple of weeks as well. But Makeup Mom and Son does a lot of variety on her channel. She does some Get Ready With Me looking type live streams with other creators. She hops in on other people's panels. She has panels of her own featuring different creators as well. She does a lot of unboxings and review videos, but is very considerate about mixing up the content so that you can see different things while you're on her channel, which is really, really cool. I think that is a great hook that she's got. Thank you, Timmy Ray the King. Yes, we're doing great for those thumbs up. Lenny Lawyer Live. I'll bet that there is. Lenny the Lawyer Live. I would bet that there's exchange rate of some sort charged. I can't be certain, but a quick lookup will tell that. But I'd be certain of it. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. And forgive me while I'm missing some more activity in the chat. Thrill Seeks dropped another super chat. Thank you so much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. I know Corinne's Life enjoys having a little bit of life knocked out of her stream boss position. Thank you, Makeup Mom and Son. You're tired. You're having coffee because you're tired. She's got to get ready for her interview. It's coming up in less than a couple of hours here. And thank you, Thrill Seeks. Things like super chats and memberships are absolutely unnecessary, very much appreciated, but like I said, the wheel and the screen are open to everybody. So hopefully everybody will enjoy coming over to Makeup Mom and Son's channel this afternoon. Later today, I will go live on my personal channel, but it will be many, many hours from now. I hope you'll think about joining me there, and then we'll see if we can push either Hilda or Hilda DC or Corinne's Life to go live after me tonight or Makeup Mom and Son might still be on. She's known to do live streams that go on for hours upon hours upon hours. Thank you for another super chat, Makeup Mom and Son, my dear friend. Obviously, she's an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I hope everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. And then, forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, good to see you here. Mom of the Castle is up right now. Thank you for your super chat as well. I really do appreciate that. 207 subscribers here. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. I see you've put out a couple of videos. What I'm going to do is take this 28-minute one. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that there is on this channel. Trending topics, motherhood, inspiration, babies, and business reviews, and all kinds of different stuff on this channel. So I'm looking forward to it. It's great to see that you've started experimenting with shorts as well, and hopefully these start to get a bit of activity for you also. So thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Do I have a music page? Yes, it's actually, the link for that was dropped, ironically, right after you mentioned that Mom of the Castle. It's called Thrive Together, and it's right there with the link. I don't know why I didn't put the name in that. I'm just making a note for myself. I know it's a difficult name to recognize. It makes sense for the type of music that there is on that channel, I think. And it's tough to get things that are unique these days when you look at websites and getting .coms and stuff like that. But that's a consideration too. James and Rose Reality TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. X2 Aliens, good to see you in the house as well. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. T and Sharinda TV and X2 Aliens. Yes, everybody's here to grow. My suggestion to anybody that's new to Tuberchat, even if you've been here a few times before, is to keep in mind, here we're intending on supporting each other over the long term, but we look in each other for generosity, in meaning that the best success is found in reaching out to other creators first, giving them all the different types of support you wish for yourself. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. And like I said, our instructions are always in the video description so that you can maximize your time here. My Peaceful Moment, good to see you in the house. Bose Pixel, good to see you in the house as well. The Gaming Ham's got some dinner going on. And thank you, Pull My Pork Barbecue. You're really doing a great job on your videos. So I have to admit, I run a lot more videos than I actually watch, right? Because I run hundreds a week usually. But I sat and watched today the sandwich that you did. I know you saw my comment on it as well. I'm trying to do a better job with comments these days. And your presentation on your channel is just spectacular. So it's great to look at creators, even after you've known them for a long time, and watch the improvement in the videos, the presentation, the confidence on camera that some of these creators have. So I hope everybody will enjoy that when you see Pull My Pork Barbecue. Soul Sniper 1234, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Angel's Army is up here right now. This is a very much loved and well-respected creator, somebody who's been with me, I believe, for more than 2 years now, since even before Tuberchat had started, and has been with us the whole way along. He's got a lot of familiar friends and well over 3,600 subscribers now, working on 3,700. So you can imagine there's much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by from this creator on their channel. He's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him when we get there, including super chats and membership. Super chats and memberships, of course, when you get there. So let's spin the wheel. Thank you one more time, Angel's Army, for upgrading that membership today. I really do appreciate that. Comments are important. So one of the things that I get stuck in as well I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. Not everybody here obviously will know, but I actually run a few channels. I used to run more for more people, but I actually run a few channels for somebody else, and then I have a couple of my own as well. But I learn every single day, and I strive to become better and better. But I get into the same habits that a lot of people probably do. For the life of me, in the last 5 years, I forget to comment while watching a premiere or when the premiere ends, because I typically jump to the next thing so quickly. It's just an excuse like anybody might use, but there are a lot of creators who are much better than I am at that, and I hope to start being a little bit better. The other thing, too, is you'll notice that a lot of the comments that I leave are very generic, right? And I constantly say up here, you have to leave meaningful, genuine comments related to the content of a video. We absolutely should. It's just that I want to get through supporting as many people as I can, so I tend to work very quickly. Again, it's just an excuse, but you will go a lot farther by doing a better job than, first of all, I even describe, secondly, than you even see me do, right? And a lot of people thank me for a lot of different things. Being the host of Tuberchat, as you would expect, you can imagine the impact that you will have when you are doing an even better job than I am when you're out there. So it's something to think about. 755 Media, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. We're looking at John H. Shelton, official YouTube. He actually has 2 channels. I'll show you. He's got John H. Shelton Extras and Bits. I hope you'll check that out when you get there as well. He's an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend, and has been for a long time. He's a member of our Twitter list. He tweets for us always. He's got memberships and super chats available on his channel when you get there. And on this main channel has over 3,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 3,500 that he's thinking about. Oh, and then Lenny the Lawyer Live. Yeah, I try to, I do like everybody. I try to do as much as I can for everybody, and if you plan what you're doing, you can certainly benefit along the way, as everybody sees. Of course I do. Tuberchat's doing just fine. It continues to grow. My other channels are growing as well. One slower than the other, but but that's okay. And over time, what you'll find, I know I preach this all the time, but what you'll find is that by giving much more than you expect to receive from other people, you will find that over time, you'll get so much support coming back that you couldn't possibly keep up with anybody anyway. As a matter of fact, today, somebody in the chat just mentioned that they've got me on their featured channel, and then another message that came through while we were on today is somebody telling me that they've shouted out Superchat or the music channel in a video as well, which is really cool. But this is what I'm talking about, and that's going to happen for everybody. The more you do for others, the more you'll see coming back for you. I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I joked many times before about the fact that Scratch and PPA probably has more shout outs in social media posts on different networks than anybody that I've met, because he is one of the most supportive creators on YouTube. Oh, and forgive me, Corinne's Life, I don't know, I think I was so overwhelmed by what the two of you were doing again, I didn't actually put you on the screen as I should have. Yes, whenever, thank you, Scratch and PPA. This is another example. Scratch and PPA catches so much that I miss. Act Super New Guy 32, good to see you here. When you make mistakes like I'm making right now, luckily you've hopefully done enough for other people that they forgive you because you're such a good friend. But here in Tuberchat, whenever somebody gives a super chat, we put their channel on the screen right away or in order based on when they come in. So Corinne's Life dumped a couple of super chats on us a little bit earlier and managed to swipe the stream boss position, and she's done that many, many, many times before. So thank you for that. Corinne's Life has 1,840 subscribers. Forgive my delay in getting your channel up. I don't know why I overlooked that. And then Super Chats and memberships available on this channel as well. So lots of ways to support her. As a matter of fact, she's got an Etsy store too. So her home-based business called Lighthouse and Anchor Designs has a lot of merchandise that is popping up all over YouTube now, particularly starting with the Tuberchat family and expanding out from there. we're starting to see a lot of that stuff. She can print everything from hats to mugs to Christmas ornaments, just about anything you could think of, even blankets, which she graciously sent to me. I should keep that around so I can show everybody, but they're used every day here. And she's also got a channel here called Corinne's Life that encompasses everything that is Corinne's life. So a behind the scenes look at her business and the creation of her merchandise, as well as vlogs, random live streams, themed live streams, unboxing videos, and all sorts of different content. Now, she also, in her live streams, allows people to come up on panel with her, and she joins a lot of other people's panels as well. And it's wonderful to see creators collaborate together. She does it all the time. Theta Eisenberg, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And if anybody's mentioned anything in the chat that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or I mentioned Superchat, Connect, and Grow. I'll try to keep my eyes open, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. I will appreciate everybody's patience. You can see that Corinne's Life is having some success with shorts as well, hammering out thousands of views on some of these, which is great. Hopefully that continues. I was looking at my list to see what I could do about adding some names from our chat list, as we're down to 6 right now, so we're certainly ready. Nyambura Mwangi is going to come up first. Fatima Atuna will be next. And then the Gaming Ham will come up. They never did tell us what they were eating for dinner that they ordered. Let's spin, and we'll see who's going to come up next. Now, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. And if you have the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on your community tab on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, then I will appreciate that as well. It helps get this live stream pushed out a little bit, both today and in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead, and may get a couple of extra people into Tuberchat right now. Chicken curried egg fried rice. There you go. So an interesting meal for the Gaming Ham. And we are going to go on break just for about 3 minutes. We're going to come right back, and we will be looking at T and Sharinda TV. All right, forgive me. We're back with T and Sharinda TV. I was supposed to have put this channel up earlier as well for another super chat, so please forgive me for that. I don't know why I'm making that mistake so many times today, but we've got them up here now. T and Sharinda TV obviously is a dynamic couple of creators, and they do a lot of these challenges. They're almost like mukbang food review type videos, and pardon me. Oh my goodness. Michael's Adventures will be watching and insisting I take my honey. I literally just did. I forgot to do it this morning. I literally just went and did it right now. Nicole Pikachu, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Love and Live Show, good to see you here. I'm not sure if I welcomed you earlier, but it's good to have you here. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or mention Superchat, Connect, and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll catch it the next time around. So T and Sharinda TV, I'm just going to take your latest video. They just put this up an hour ago, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up with you and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And we will spin the wheel and get the next channel up here. Now, T and Sharinda TV dropped a super chat earlier, so thank you very much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. And again, just forgive me, please, for not putting your channel up as I should have, but luckily the wheel was in your favor and we got you up fairly quickly. So Nyambura Mwangi is coming up. I added a few names onto the wheel. We got Nyambura Mwangi, Fatima Atuna, and the Gaming Ham up with a few of our members that are still there on the wheel. Yes, because I usually don't choke so much. I don't know what on earth is going to, because I got up and I went through the house and came back quickly, and that's probably why. Michael's Adventures has me on local honey, finally. I should have got some that's a little more local to me, but I managed to pick up some when I was spending a lot of time in Ottawa last month. Honey is a great inflammatory food. Apparently, it's got a lot more benefit than I've even researched. But, you know, like over time, you become friends with a lot of people. It's the number one thing that I hear from people mentioning that they enjoy in their YouTube journey. And they, you know, when we talk about friendships, now some of us have been on YouTube long enough to have actually developed real life friendships with people, you know, and I say Tuberchat family all the time because it actually starts to feel that way. You have people who, you know, truly have your back, both while they're with you, like let's say in live streams and things like this, but also when they're not with you, they're thinking about you, or they're, you know, doing things for you, or they are, you know, they've literally got your back when they're out in the YouTube streets or whatever else. And Michael's Adventures is somebody who's become a great friend over a long period of time. Sometimes you come to just trust your friends as if, you know, true family. And when Michael's Adventures was like, you got to start taking honey. Now, I didn't understand. I just went and got honey off the shelf at the store, understanding now that might have been just corn syrup. But I finally got my chance to get some local honey not too long ago. And it's wonderful how sometimes your friends can influence you as well into either good habits or good behavior. And, you know, now I intend on learning more of the benefits of local honey and understanding a bit better, but blindly, you know, when somebody who has become such a great friend or family, if you want to call it that, has your back and is talking to you about that kind of stuff, you can just trust that they're probably doing good for you and you can learn along the way. Boss Life Online, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That is Gio from the Drop the Link Day crew. She's got a handful of channels as well. Ranger92308 was here earlier as well. They might still be here, but thank you for coming in. Boss Life Online, Geo, and the Drop the Link Day crew have a wealth of information when it comes to both your YouTube channels and your videos. They allow and encourage everybody to connect in a similar way to what we do here, particularly in their Drop the Link Day streams, but they are always sharing their knowledge so everybody can improve their channels and videos. And then absolutely, yes, Lenny the Lawyer Live. It doesn't take too long to tell when people have your best interest at heart, and by supporting others, you know, I keep talking about generosity, but it's because we're living through this now. Tuberchat's been here for almost 2 years, and we see the benefits that have come from the generosity between creators, the family that's created, and the good times that are had, even if it has to be just in the live streams where we're hanging out and stuff like that. That's why I'm saying today, I'm going to go live later this afternoon, and then I'm going to start trying to push Corinne's Life or Hilda to go live after, if they want to. Thank you, Klastic TV. I really do appreciate that extra support with that super chat. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again, and it will be time for me to get some more names from our chat list. Eternity Lux Scratcher, good to see you in the house. Just relax now. Good to have you back. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. There's Kristen Welton, my love. She went live yesterday talking about Epilepsy Awareness Month. We rated her yesterday, so that's a good live stream to go back and have a look at. There you go. Yes, Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. I should have gotten some honey, and I will later. I've got these huge, big jars of honey now, 2 of them. They're going to last me a while. But next time I will get some that's closer to home. But I got some from about 6 hours away the other day, and that has to do, if I understand right, about the allergens and the way that the bees pollinate everything and things like this. But I'm still learning. So Nyambura Mwangi is bringing us delicious-looking content. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. We don't have a sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So next we're going to look at Klastic TV, and thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. And we'll see what they've got going on their channel today. Hopefully we're going to see some more shorts from them, because you did not bad with these first 2, right? To get 100 views on any video is great news, I think, in all times, and especially when it comes to shorts. You never know which ones are going to fly and which ones are not, right? So you just keep at it. And then, thank you, The Gaming Ham. We see more delicious looking content here from Klastic TV, so hopefully everybody will enjoy this. Most of this is extremely healthy, as you can see, this healthy garden salad and breaded chicken breast. And I really like the real world look that we get at some of these cooking and baking channels from people here in the Tuberchat family who are showing us the things that they're truly making for themselves and their families and their friends in different places around the world. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. And Klastic TV has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time now. And oh, yeah, sometimes it's tough to catch these channels, but when we search, and then you can use your filters, right? So I'll show you when I look for Klastic TV, for instance, here again. When I look, I can use the filters. This can be done on a phone or a computer, and you can choose to be looking only for channels instead of the YouTube results. Usually what you'll see is a whole list of channels that will come up depending on how popular the channel name is, and then you can just match up the avatar to make sure you've got the right one. We've got a couple of friends here in Tuberchat with extremely popular names, so we have to go the extra mile to make sure we find the right channel. So the Gaming Ham is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. They can watch my presentation of their channel while they eat their dinner right now. That's cool. And I'm going to get some names for our wheel, actually, before I even talk about this channel too much. What we do find on the Gaming Ham is 155 subscribers right now. They're well on their way towards 200, more than halfway. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're playing a lot of Mass Effect lately, and I was saying, like, the graphics and the detail in these games is just kind of getting, like, out of control, right? So I'm just going to take another one of your videos. I'm going to add it into my catch-up list again, make sure I stay caught up and don't fall too far behind. The name The Gaming Ham comes from the fact that they're playing games, but they also are a fan of amateur or ham radio, which is cool. I think it makes a cool name for a channel as well. Stel Squeak Cuisine, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Prasi Malembe is coming up on our wheel now, and I'm going to get a couple of more channels on here. Fatima Tuna is on there. Lenny the Lawyer Live will come up, and Happalistic Kitchen. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up. Eternity Luck Scratcher, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, your channel will be the next one that I put up on the screen. And Timmy Ray the King is still in the house. I know today it's taking a little bit of a wait to get onto the wheel on the screen today, but we're going to try to move things a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. Blue House Travels, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Blue House Travels is social couplepreneur with a second channel, actually. So Mrs. VSNC09 is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. This is somebody who is monetized. They have super chats and memberships available on their channel when you get there. 100-inch TV, my goodness, Timmy Ray the King, that is a monster, man. that's crazy. I think that's twice the size of what we got here. I don't watch enough television to see what I'm going to do about that, and 100 inches, really something else. I can just imagine what that must be like. Mrs. VSNC09, more than anything else, is bringing us royal family coverage, and they do that in a mix of videos and live streams, but they have a lot of other variety on their content, or in their content as well. When they do the royal family coverage, they get a lot of engagement, both in the videos and the live streams. It makes for a wild live chat as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. But Mrs. VSNC09 is one of these creators who seems to be everywhere all the time. And what I mean by that is when you bounce around in between premieres, live streams, and commenting on videos, you'll run into them regularly. Not just stopping by to say hello, but engaging conversation always, which is great. And they've been known to hop in on other StreamYard panels too and things like that. Thank you so much, Lenny the Lawyer Live. And Nicole Pikachu, I forgot if you said earlier that you were from Canada. We are here, and I am in or close to Niagara Falls, about an hour and a half away from Toronto. I'm going to go out later this afternoon, many hours from now, and do a live stream and show Niagara Falls off again. The weather's incredible today. I was expecting rain, but it looked like that didn't happen. So if it holds up, I'm going to go out. That was great. That's a nice gift, Timmy Ray the King. Absolutely. That's a fantastic gift. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a quick second. I'm going to come right back. And we're going to look at Eternity Luck Scratcher. Forgive me, I should have looked at that channel already. They dropped a super chat on us just moments ago. But we're going to look at that channel either way in just a second. I think that's the fourth time or something like that I've done that today, where I was supposed to put a channel up on the screen and I didn't. Forgive me for that. I don't know what is going on with me. Eternity Luck Scratcher is here with 198 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even up and over the 200 that they're thinking about right now. It'd be wonderful to help them hit that milestone, and I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. So I'm going to take your one of your latest videos. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We have quite a few channels now in the lottery ticket scratching genre what I have found is that a lot of creators in that particular genre, which is way bigger than I ever would have imagined, are extremely generous, not just with themselves and their community, but they reach out and are very supportive creators as well. We've got quite a few here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. So Nicole Pikachu, thank you for asking. So the way that the wheel and the screen works here right now, I'm due to get some names on the wheel. I have a robot in the chat called Bottissimo, and you've seen it drop some messages. It also keeps statistics, and it keeps this leaderboard that has an arbitrary calculation based on not just how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators, and it gives a point value. So what happens is when I need names for the wheel, I go over to the list and I add people in order. So right now I'm due to do that. Happy Nwagi Remedies, good to see you here, by the way. And then thank you so much, Grandma Faye LME. I've still got you on the wheel, but thank you for that highlighted milestone message. That actually has made Grandma Faye LME the new stream boss. She knocked the life out of the last stream boss. It's interesting to know that those member milestone messages, they're called highlighted milestone messages. They're for members, and if you are a member on a channel that has those enabled, you get one of those for free every month to send through the chat. So it looks like a super chat, but it's a green one that's specifically for members. The interesting thing is that here in TuberChat, and for anybody that's using the Streamlabs Stream Boss widget, which is that video game life meter under my camera, you'll see that now Grandma Faye LME will get some extra exposure for that reason for some period of time. So Happalistic Kitchen is there. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub will be added onto our wheel right now. Places Nondescript will come up, and Timmy Ray the King. And then as I need more names for the wheel, I'll get to those as well. And let's spin. And thank you one more time, Eternity Luck Scratcher, for your super chat. And thank you, Grandma Faye LME, for your kind words. She's been a friend for a very long time. As a matter of fact, 14 months she's been a member, so you can imagine how long it's been as a supporter even before that. So let's have a look at Lenny the Lawyer Live. Now, what Lenny the Lawyer Live is bringing us on his channel is legal information. So what he makes very clear is the idea that legal advice is only considered when you are in the presence of a lawyer. So that could be possibly over a phone. You have to ask Lenny the Lawyer Live whether that's okay or not. I'm assuming over the phone is okay, if not literally in the room with a lawyer or over a Zoom call or something like that, in the presence. When you're watching things like what Lenny the Lawyer Live is giving us is legal information. And what I enjoy about the idea behind this is that we now have a lot of financial channels. And while legal information does not necessarily fall under the umbrella of finance, it's something that we all are going to have to deal with in some way in our lifetime, something that we all have in common. So it's great that we have somebody here. Lenny the Lawyer Live always engages conversation, makes himself a part of the social network of YouTube by doing that, and literally inspires conversation and ideas here in TuberChat, for which I'm grateful. Not to mention he happens to be an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He has now 107 subscribers on this channel. He's thinking about another. He's actually got a couple more set up, so we'll see what he does there. But I'm going to take this latest video, I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and you can see that there's a lot of information to be learned here on this channel already, which is great. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And then Purged on Social Couplepreneur. Oh, and does that mean viewers views and likes and subscribers and things like that? Because YouTube's been extremely aggressive over the last couple of months. My personal channel, I went and chased some politically charged content for a month or 3 weeks or so, and I gained about 7,000 subscribers, but I'm still losing between 15 and 20 a day. It was much higher. I was losing 40 or 50 a day. I'm losing between 15 and 20 now, because YouTube is going to take away anything it deems as invalid. A lot of times they take away that aren't returning to replace the new subscribers that we're making. But, you know, there's trolling and fake accounts and robots and stuff like that. It's not all malicious. It's not always trolling. Sometimes people feel like they're doing you a favor, so they have like 5 or 10 accounts. They come by and give you a bunch of thumbs up. That's great, but most of those thumbs up are going to disappear shortly after, and the views will go along with them. Not sure if that's what you meant, Blue House Travels, but we'll see what you have to say about that. Happalistic Kitchen is here. More delicious looking content from this extremely energetic creator. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find here. They're mixing up the live streams and videos. I'm just going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list as well. It's a bit different than the cooking content. And with 133 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Yeah, Blue House Travels, that makes sense, an aggressive purge. It's happening to a lot of creators. Some of my friends now, friends I've had and friends I've made over the last month, have literally had times of losing thousands of subscribers. I lost, I think, 200 one day was my highest while that stuff was going on. But again, it's understandable. It depends on the content you're putting out, who's coming in, what kind of accounts might be there. And YouTube always denies doing it, but we know it happens. So we just keep chugging along. We see creators getting monetized and things like that. Thank you so much, Mr. Boots and Bounty. I will look forward to catching up with your channel, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. We're here 3 hours earlier than today. So let's spin the wheel. I did say we're going to move a little bit faster. We have got anywhere from a half an hour to an hour to go if everybody would like. We've got a premiere coming up after Tuberchat today from Glorious Platter, and then we will move on to Makeup Mom and Son, who's going to be interviewing Unstable TV. Their channel's gained some rapid success because they've been really putting some thought into some reaction videos over the last many months. So, Prosi Milembe, 316 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest video as well that you put out yesterday. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And it's great that you're experimenting with shorts. I hope you keep those up. Those have a real possibility of starting to fly after a while. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Gaming Ham, yes, I appreciate every moment everybody spends, so thank you for that. Hopefully you enjoy your dinner. Stream Boss, yes, Ali's Craft Pursuit. So what you see under my camera here is called the Stream Boss, right? It's just a feature that's a part of Streamlabs. It does not work perfectly, so you have to keep that in mind, right? Like everything on the internet, there's glitches and everything else. So the way that works specifically, it looks like a video game life meter, and it's really meant kind of with a gaming theme, right? Somebody is the boss of the live stream, let's say. So right now, Grandma Faye LME is the boss of the live stream, and Corinne's Life was the boss for a while, and Makeup Mom and Son was our reigning boss from yesterday. So what happens is every time somebody gives a super chat or a membership, I have mine set to approximately 1 point per American penny. So if somebody gives, let's say, $1.99 super chat, it takes 199 points off of the life of the stream boss. When the last person knocks the life off of the stream boss, they become the next stream boss. Mine is set at 2,000 points, so after about $20 worth of action, the stream boss changes over. Sometimes we see it every day, sometimes we see it a couple of times on a weekend. But it can build interaction, as you would expect, into your live stream. A couple of people will find it fun, and once it catches on with your crowd, it has the effect of having people battle over it, because you'll see now Grandma Faye LME will get some extra exposure for that for a little while, right? Just because they gave us a super chat earlier or dropped a milestone message. The interesting thing is that memberships and super chats count towards the stream boss. So it's a thought. All hail Megatron. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster. It's almost time for me to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list, so we'll do that in another second. And one more note I have to make about the stream boss in particular is to notice that even though the last person to knock the life out of the stream boss becomes the next stream boss, whoever is the stream boss right now cannot knock themselves out. They can only heal themselves. And again, we're talking about a video game life meter. So if the stream boss gets down almost to the end and the person who's in that position gives, let's say, a $5 super chat, it adds 500 points. It doesn't reset. Now my voice is really struggling. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is in the house. And then, thank you so much, Angels Army. I really do appreciate that. That is a very generous super chat. I really do appreciate your extra support and, like I said, your friendship for so long. Now, as you see, because Angels Army gave a super chat that is $20, they've actually knocked the whole stream boss out and become the new stream boss all in one swipe. So it's set that way for exactly that reason. So Angels Army now has taken over and they will get some extra exposure for some period of time. It's always up in the air. We never know. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here as a member and a moderator, and originally, ironically, that is where Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub comes from. You'll meet more friends and family members on Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, but we'll look at his channel soon enough. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub is bringing us a lot of train videos, as you would expect. They have a second channel as well called Lincolnshire LC and TC Automated Announcements. And there it is right there as a featured channel. So this is a good opportunity for me to show you something. I talk about featured channels all the time, right? So he's got Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, and a few other train channels here. And then as well, graciously, he's put Tuberchat as a single featured channel. And this one here is his their second channel as well, Lincolnshire LC and TC Automated Announcements. So what's interesting is you see how this comes up with a bright title and the description and everything else when you put one by themselves on your front page. If you have a second channel, this is a great way to feature that second channel. You'll see that Tuberchat does that with the music channel on our front page as well. So Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub has 509 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest 20-minute video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list to make sure I stay caught up and don't fall too far behind. Interestingly, they often share for us on Twitter as well and are a member of our Twitter list. So anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuberchat gets added to that list. The idea is there are over 100 people there who are active in the Tuberchat community and active on Twitter and willing to share for others. So you might be able to trade some favors over there, meet some friends, and get some outside traffic from Twitter coming into your channel and your videos. We're going to look at Grandma Faye LME right now. She was the stream boss for a brief period there, and I'm just going to look at my list and see what I can do about adding some more channels from our chat list onto our Wheel of Doom. So, Prasi Malimbe, I don't think I put you on the wheel yet, did I? Am I mistaken? Did we look at that channel already? And then I see a new channel has come into the chat. I'll catch it in a second here. Shakale's Kitchen. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Jan Hines, My Peaceful Moment, and Nicole Pikachu are coming up on the wheel right now. I think we did look at Prasi Malembe, right? Forgive me if I'm mistaken about that. And we're looking at Gramafe LME right now. So this is another longtime friend. This is somebody who is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member, so we had them on the wheel as soon as I saw them in the chat. Gramafe LME right now has 576 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. It's pure variety on this channel, but they mix up the videos and live streams. And then thank you, Scratch and PPA. I was somewhat certain, but thank you for that. So yeah, we did look at Prasi Malembe not too long ago. And then thank you, everybody. Yes, if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what is happening with Jan Hines. And this is another creator who's here with us regularly. Now, they actually have two channels. I don't often mention the second one, but you'll see it when we get to their channel right now. Jan Hines is here with us almost every day. And Life with Jan is there as well. So what I'm doing now is, because Tuberchat's a little bit too busy, I can't get to every channel every single day. We might get it today. But I want to put as many channels on the screen or creators on the screen as I can. So when creators have more than one channel, I'm just kind of saying, hey, they got a second channel. Check it out when you get there. In the meantime, I'm going to take another video from you now, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list again. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Jan Hines has over 1,000 subscribers now. It looks like they've got it locked in. We'd love to get them moving a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they're thinking about. Anubis Black Games, good to see you in the house. A Slice of Sam is a family man and back with us in the chat again today. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find in Jan Hines. She talks about self-care, hygiene, and lifestyle. You'll see that especially in the last couple of videos. This is a creator who does a lot of editing as well, but does a great job of explaining the different products that she's talking about. So let's spin the wheel. If anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on your community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Superchat right now and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as well. Timmy Ray the King has 475 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We'd love to see that community tab come out for this creator, and we see that they have got a lot of shorts videos happening. They're getting some activity on these with 2,000, 1,000 views, few over 1,000, which is great. Now, most of your videos are very short here, so I'm going to take a couple of them and add them into my catch-up list, just so that I can stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Pardon me, but it seems like you're doing a great job of posting frequently. And we'll spin the wheel again. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Let's see what My Peaceful Moment has got going on. They've got over 1,000 subscribers. They're actually working on 1,200 now, well over 1,100 subscribers. And they're bringing us a mix of pleasing visuals and audio so that we can relax or chill out or meditate, possibly something that could be run as a playlist in the background while you're doing other things, or something just to watch and listen to, like I said, relax and chill out. They've got some shorts videos as well, which is really cool. And they've really chopped up their channel into a lot of playlists. I love the idea of this because you're giving people the idea of themes that they can follow. If they enjoy a piece of your content, they can find many more like that. So this is a great way to feature your content on your channel, especially when you've got a lot of different videos. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you here. And then Mr. Fulton Mraz, National Oreo Cookies Day. Interesting. I like the original Oreos, but I have to tell you that when, I think it's when Christmas comes around, they come out with these ones that have like a chocolate mint fudge thing all around them. They're like dipped, and it is just absolutely horrible for you and something I enjoy much more than I should. But I do enjoy a classic Oreo cookie as much as anybody else. Let's refresh my pages here, and I'll see what I can do about getting some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. And we'll see what's going on with that. As long as everybody's still meeting each other in the chat, everybody is okay. And then if you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment that I missed, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Paralife TV, are they still with us today? There's a lot to be learned on that channel. James and Rose Reality TV is here. Let me see if Paralife TV is still here. Maybe not. Paralife TV, just please let me know if you're still in the chat. Guarded to table with Heather Lynn. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this manually now. Craig's Outdoor Adventures just dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at right this second before we get back to spinning the wheel. But I'll spin the wheel in a moment, and then we'll get some more names on there from our chat list in another moment. Paralife TV is here. I've got you on the wheel. Thank you for hanging out. I know it can take a long time. Today was a little bit busier than yesterday and Friday. Like, we're always busy, but I know today's been quite a wait. And we did have a lot of super chatters today, so I do appreciate that extra support, but it makes the wait a little bit longer. Oh, my goodness, Angel's Army. I hope other than that you're doing okay. I hope you didn't get hurt. But yeah, glasses are something else. You know, glasses in a lot of parts of the world are extremely expensive. I only have one pair myself, and I dread every day the idea of smashing those things. But I keep a hard case so that I run little risk of smashing them, but I do think about getting a second pair sometimes for that reason. Life is very different if you're somebody who has to wear glasses. My vision is not fantastic at all, and without them, I can't believe how much of a difference it is, especially as I get older. So Craig's Outdoor Adventures is here with 1,220 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. Of course, we have Outdoor Adventures here. So I'm still getting to know the content on Craig's Outdoor Adventures, but we can see that they've got a lot of shorts here as well. And some of these are getting well over 1,000 views. He's got one at 2,500 here, which is really cool. A Slice of Sam just dropped a super chat on us, so we're going to make that channel the next one that we look at before we spin the wheel again. Wolf Spirit Productions is in the house, and they happen to be a gold member, so we will put them onto the wheel right away, but we'll also see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. So, Craig's Outdoor Adventures, like I said, has some shorts videos going on. A lot of hiking videos here. I'm just looking through your videos. I'm looking forward to getting to know some of the content on your channel. This is kind of cool. I'm not an outdoors person, so I'm fascinated to see what a lot of people do in the outdoors. I actually was a Boy Scout when I was a kid, and we used to do great. My troop did well when it came to like pitching tents and starting fires and exploring, and we had lots of badges and stuff like that. We used to go to competition camps and stuff like that. And I don't know how much I remember of it. I used to be able to tie a few knots and things like that. But I'm always interested to see it, even though I don't engage in a lot of outdoor activity these days. I tend to find myself sticking to bigger cities. Oh, thank you, Wolf Spirit Productions. I'm going to put Sparkle's Hope Chest on the wheel as well. That is actually mom to Wolf Spirit Productions in real life. So I'm going to, I'll feature you both at some point. Thank you, Nicole Pikachu. I've got your channel on the wheel. So we will look at your channel when it comes up. And next is going to be a Slice of Sam, actually. I just spun. We'll look at Fatima Atuna in another moment. And a Slice of Sam is coming up right now. You know, I am Betty J. Gathers doesn't like outdoors with bugs. Yeah, it's the one thing that I find myself snapping about. In our apartment, we had a fly, and I forget what month it was, if it was still there in November or December, and I was losing my mind. I was like, how are you still alive? Why are you in here? Oh, there you go, Alex. Was a Boy Scout as well from Blue House Travels, from Social Couplepreneur. Yeah, it's longer ago than I thought. I still have one of my blankets. We had one of those, like, I don't know, jamboree camps. I forget what it was called. That came here to Canada, and I was able to make it to that as well. It's something that travels around the world. It's in different countries or something like that. And there were thousands and thousands of people. I think it was a week I was gone for that. Baskets Resale is in the house. Good to see you here. They've got a couple of channels. One of them just has monstrous growth, and Baskets Resale is where they're going to show us how to make money by marrying the offline with the online, buying low and selling high. And there you go. Yeah, Paralife TV. It's interesting the ways that a lot of people look at things so differently, right? Some people are drawn to the city, some people are drawn to the country, and everywhere in between, right? There you go, Chris's Clever Craft. A Slice of Sam is a family man. You'll find that in a lot of his videos, he's hanging out either with family or friends. He's got a lot of variety here in his channel. I've caught up with your latest video, but I'm going to take another one here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And you can see there is a lot of variety in the content on this channel, but I'm always happy to see people hanging out with family when possible. It's my favorite thing. So Super Chats and memberships are available, of course, because the Slice of Sam is monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get there. In the meantime, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see what is going to be happening actually with Fatima Tuna. Oh, forgive me, I spun already. I was supposed to have put that channel up. Thank goodness. And Craig's Outdoor Adventures and A Slice of Sam, thank you both for your super chats. I really do appreciate that extra support. Lele Scratcher Lottery is in the house. They happen to be a member, so we're going to put them on the wheel right away. And, oh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Scratch and PPA. I missed that, but thank goodness it just turned around and put the same channel up. Fatima Tuna is brand new to Tuberchat. They just found us this weekend. So I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. It's great that they've already started experimenting with shorts. They've got over 600 subscribers already. Looks like they've got that caught up. Or locked in, rather. But I'm still getting to know the content here. So I'm going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me get caught up, get to know your content a little bit better, and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. And then Stealth Sweet Cuisine is here. I thought we had another. Oh, AceFlaw1 is in the house. Andy is back. Andy, I've been connected to from AceFlaw1 for well over 2 years. He's been with Tuberchat from the very beginning, and 365 episodes later is still here, meeting new friends and family members, growing his channel, and supporting. So, Fatima and Tuna, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, they just found us this weekend. I'm looking forward to getting to know them better. Hopefully you will as well. They're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. Charlene Heel is in the house. She is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. Happens to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And Places Nondescript is coming up right now. So we'll see what they've got going on their channel. Places Nondescript has 337 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. X2 Aliens is still hanging out. Good to see you here. The best success here in Tuberchat for anybody that is brand new is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, showing generosity, and supporting them first. When you come back into the chat and let them know you've done that, they will turn around and do the same thing for you. And you get Boss Life Online onto the wheel as well here. And we're pretty full, so I'll hang on for a few minutes before we get any more channels up. Places Nondescript is fairly new to Tuberchat, only having been here a few times so far, but I'm going to take your latest video, add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and it looks like a travel channel more than anything else. By the way, thank you for that. I did make a note earlier when you said you had us on your featured channels list, so I will make sure and return that favor after the live stream today. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. We're going to look at Boss Life Online. So look at that. Ironically, that's the last channel I put on the wheel and the first one to come up as soon as I did that. Let's see what Boss Life Online has got going on. This is Geo from the Drop the Link Day crew. She's got a handful of channels, as a matter of fact, and on this one here, she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships. When you get there, she's got over 2,200 subscribers on this channel. I'd have to get a count and see how many she's got on all of her channels, but she is a wealth of information, and she is part of the Drop the Link Day crew. There's about 6 creators in there. Almost every day of the week they run a live stream where you're able to meet more friends and family members in a similar way to what we do here in Tuberchat. They've all been friends for a very long time, basically since either Tuberchat started or maybe even before, if I look back. A lot of shorts videos here where they're getting some activity, which is great. And Geo is bringing us a lot of different content, but this is between different channels. So you see this Geo's Vlog H-Town, which is really cool because these are things you can do to dress up the front of your channel, particularly if you have different channels. You can feature content back and forth and get some cross-promotion happening. And then we've got Friends with Super Channels. We've got Boss Life Online, some more members of the Drop the Link Day crew like Be Amazing Sylvia, Just Teresa, and Ranger 92308 will be in there. Information Girls is one she's doing with Marlene. And like I said, a wealth of knowledge. She enjoys helping people both with their channels and their videos. So you'll learn a lot from this creator and you'll meet lots more friends and family members, no matter which channel you find Geo on. Thank you, AceFlaw1, for hanging out on your day off. And Eternity Lux Scratcher, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel earlier, but of course I appreciate that extra generosity. So let's spin the wheel and we will look at James and Rose Reality TV. In the super sticker that Eternity Lux Scratcher just asked, how's it going? For me, it's always going good. I'm always happy when we're here doing Tuberchat, and then hopefully everybody else is enjoying their time here as well. Our instructions are always in our video description so that you can maximize the time that you spend here. You should be able to meet up to 8 or 10 friends or family members for your channel for every hour that you spend here, based on time, of course. But any faster than that is too fast, but you can certainly meet up to that many. So James and Rose Reality TV is brand new to Tuberchat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take these two videos, I'm going to add them, one of them into my catch-up list and one into my watch later list. Your latest video, I'm going to put in my watch later list. After the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video where James is eating a donut. And then I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic, is coming up right now. Facing Reality, it's good to see you in the house. Sean is bringing us a lot of entertainment and education on this channel. So at first, the first video that I saw from this creator was a hotel room review. And it's interesting the things that we may not think about that were being shown here. You know, how life in a wheelchair can be much different than not. I'm dancing around trying not to say the wrong things, right? Of course, you understand that. But it's interesting what we get to learn, you know, and Sean is very level-headed and down-to-earth about it. Definitely a very confident creator on camera. And in the latest video was actually fixing a washing machine. So you learn a couple of different things at the same time. We're learning about the differences in lifestyle when you're talking about life as a paraplegic, for instance, or also learning about how to fix a washing machine, which is interesting because you can save a lot of time or money doing those kind of things, and do-it-yourself videos can do really well if you have a talent that you're able to share with others. We have to remember that YouTube, of course, is the world's second biggest search engine. People come to YouTube to have questions answered. For instance, how do you fix a washing machine? So that's a great video, and I'm sure you're going to continue to do well with more of these. Hopefully everybody will enjoy following this creator with over 1,000 subscribers. They're already more than halfway on the road to 1,100. We'd love to push them a little bit farther. If anybody in the house has the ability to share this live stream right now out, whether it's on your community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or in any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat today and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but also in the coming days and weeks ahead. So we're going to look at Lele Scratcher Lottery, if my copy and paste will work, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel. Chris's Clever Craft. Yeah, fixing a dryer for a while. See, I'm not handy like that. There are things that I could do, especially with YouTube videos, to help now, right? We're able to watch a lot of this stuff and see how easy some things can be. But when you think about some of the repair costs that come along with fixing some things that may have a simple answer, it can really be beneficial to fix things yourself. And there you go. Yeah, scrap is not the worst idea either, Michael's Adventures. I somewhat know a couple of guys who make a full-time living just doing scrap. They keep storage units. They go around getting everything they can. And, of course, they take it away for free. And then they can turn around and make a profit off it. And then thank you, I am Betty J. Gathers. Thank you, everybody, for those thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Lele Scratcher Lottery, of course, comes from the lottery ticket scratching genre, which I said earlier is far bigger of a theme and a genre than I expected when I first even started Tuberchat. I had no idea until a few of these channels started coming in. And what I find is that a lot of these creators, like Lele Scratcher Lottery and Eternity Luck Scratcher that we saw earlier today, Scratch and PPA, and we have quite a few here in the Tuberchat family now, we find a lot of very generous creators. And they're not just generous to each other in their community, but they go far outside, and it's very notable to see how many. Lolo Slots was in here earlier today as well. similar type of channel. And forgive me for any that I'm missing that are here. Sometimes we have 4 or 5 channels, or maybe even more, in one day here on Tuberchat live streams, which is interesting. It's also interesting to note over 100 channels come through on average to every live stream here. We're usually here 2 to 2.5 hours. And anywhere from 5 to 10 of the channels that come through every single day are brand new. So you have the opportunity to meet a lot of brand new channels to become friends with here. Follow Aisha. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I think it's been a little while, but it's great to see you here. Chumba chat is a new way to put that. And Lele Scratcher Lottery has 383 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now. This is Mom to Wolf Spirit Productions. I'm actually going to put these 2 channels up together, and we'll have a look at them. They are extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Even though they run separate channels, I think it's just wonderful to see how much these 2 creators support each other. One of the biggest complaints that I get on YouTube from creators is the idea behind, why is it so difficult to get my in real life friends and family to support me when it's so easy to get people, find generous people on YouTube that are willing to do it as if friends and family, right? And that makes it that much more special when we see a couple of creators like this. They have their own channels. They both run them separately. They do different things. They both bring us variety in different ways. But they collaborate once in a while when they have an opportunity to spend time together. They happen to be together right now, so we're seeing some stuff. This latest video is cool because they went to the Google merchandise store and bought some of this YouTube merchandise. So I'm not spoiling it because you can see the thumbnail there. But if you haven't already seen the Google merchandise store, you can get an idea of some of the things that you can get from Google about YouTube that can help to promote your channel as well. So I'll leave it to you to see what they've got here. Sparkle's Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions likely both posted these videos. Sparkle's Hope Chest is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions, like I said. She does a great job with series and gives us an incredible look at the creator behind the channel, particularly with this Motel Life series. So I hope you will visit both of these channels and see what they've got going on. Next, we look at Wolf Spirit Productions, who is the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest in real life. And she is got just a ton of variety on this channel. A lot of series. Their furry friend Jester has at least 2 series of their own, and they do a lot of, lately they've been doing dumpster diving videos, but they've got a lot of product reviews, unboxings, diamond painting. There's a ton of variety here as well, and they are both extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Wolf Spirit Productions is a truck driver. They take us around on their routes. They take us to all kinds of different places that we get to see all over North America, basically, because they go off route sometimes. And then when they have an opportunity to hang out with Sparkle's Hope Chest, they do. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a gold member, so we also see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream here. And their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Bluehouse Travels is coming up on the wheel right now, as well as Patrick Kuskoka Art. Forgive me, I didn't welcome you, but it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Sage Lifestyle is getting onto the wheel. And then Stell Sweet Cuisine, and I'll get to a couple more channels in another few moments as we need them. I usually add names to the wheel when we get down to about 5 or 6. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Stell Sweet Cuisine was supposed to be on the wheel. We're going to look at Charlene Heel right now. She's got 2 channels. There's another one called Business Services and Opportunities, and this is where you're going to get a similar type of content, but with the opportunity to build wealth as well as positivity and motivation from this creator. Dooley's Michigan Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Mark the Shark is in the house as well. Thank you for being here also. Charlene Heal has 647 subscribers on her main channel. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And Charlene Heal is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She brings that everywhere she goes, not just here in Tuberchat, but I run into them constantly, bouncing in between premieres and live streams. They're another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. Buying Space, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety on Charlene Heal. She's got a lot of shorts videos as well, and hopefully some of these start to get some serious activity also. So I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm going to try to move out a little bit. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through videos. We've got a premiere coming up in half an hour from Gloria's Platter. I will drop the link for that when we get a little bit closer. I think we looked at Places Nondescript, right? Yeah, we did. We looked at this channel. I forgot to take it off the wheel. Did we not look at Sam's Logs, Trains, and More Net? Yeah, no, we looked at Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub. Nicole Pikachu is coming up. Now, this creator had to go, but I did say we were going to look at this channel anyway, at least briefly, because I'm not sure if we've connected with them already. No, here they are right here. So I'm going to take this channel. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to take their latest video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave them a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give them a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully they're subscribed to Superchat as well, and they have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. In the case of tomorrow, we will be back 3 hours earlier than today, but we've still got about 25 minutes here right now. Baskets Resale is bringing us the idea of buying low and selling high. They actually have a second channel that's got, if I remember right, over 7,000 subscribers right now, just called Basket. So you can check that out when you get there. But what they bring us here is a look at how to go around to different, let's say, either thrift stores or garage sales or estate sales and things like this, and find really valuable items that can then be turned around and sold, particularly on things like eBay, for profit, which is really cool. So there's a lot to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. Their second channel features a lot of outdoor activity as well. It's called Baskets. So 802 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. Peacekeeper, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. I keep doing that. I keep clicking the wrong thing here. Peacekeeper is an extremely popular name for a channel. Just because they dropped that super chat, I'm going to look at their channel right away, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel in a moment. I'll add some names on there from our chat list. Peacekeeper has 167 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Yes, Popping the Popcorn just moved, actually, to upstate New York. So thank you. Hopefully that went well. And hopefully you're, I see you're saying you're getting settled in. So hopefully that's the case. But it's good to see you. Popping the Popcorn is Katie. She's here with us regularly. Peacekeeper, I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. We see that Peacekeeper is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They just dropped a super chat on us now, but they've done that many, many, many times before. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and I'll add some names out of our chat list. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Bluehouse Travels is a second channel from Social Couplepreneur, so I hope you'll check them out on their main channel. But here, they bring us travel, and it's interesting to see that we've got somebody that can be used as a resource as well as somebody to learn from. So when we're thinking about traveling, and especially the fact that things are finally starting to open, at least for Canada and the United States a little bit, we might find ourselves being able to utilize Bluehouse Travels even more so. It's great to have them in the chat, in the Tuberchat family now, so we can learn from them along the way. They've got 52 subscribers here right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're halfway on the road to the first 100. We know that the first 100 is more challenging than ever. We just want to do as much as we can to push each other along. Mia's Budgets, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm just going to get a couple of names onto our wheel right now. Patrick Kaskoka Art can come up onto the wheel. I didn't mean to click that video from... I must have accidentally hit a... I'm halfway through my catch-up list there. My dear goodness. Okay, let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And I'll get some more names out of our chat list in a second. Oh, Bluehouse Travels, yes, we looked at. We're stalled here right now. Patrick Kaskoka Art will be added onto the wheel in another second. I don't know why I'm finding that to be a tongue twister today. I don't think I've done that before. Stell Sweet Cuisine is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you back in here today. Let's get Patrick Kaskoka Art onto the wheel. Stell Sweet Cuisine is here. Let's see what else I can do about adding a couple of names. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn, I added. Ace Flaw 1, Andy will come up, and then I'll add some more names in a few moments. Stell Sweet Cuisine has over 1,000 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they're thinking about. They're really mixing up the videos and live streams here. So I'm going to take this 6-minute video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I might take this one as well. I'll just take 2 videos for you. And happy belated birthday. That is a birthday dinner. So Stell Sweet Cuisine, hopefully that was enjoyable, and it's great to have you back in the chat. Let's get Facing Reality on here. With Mark the Shark. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to get to as many channels as I can in the next 20 minutes. We'll hopefully make it to everybody. I'm going to try. And Gloria's Platter has a premiere that's set up for us, ready to go. I'm just going to get the link for that actually in a couple minutes as well. I'll get Garden to Table with Heather Lynn up on the screen. We'll see what they've got going on. I've got to get up just for a second. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to leave you to look at this channel. I don't know whether you heard that or not, but I smashed my hand on the door frame as I walked out of the room. I think it's the weather, this change in temperature, that's got my voice acting the way it is today. It's getting right down to the limit. Here is Garden to Table with Heather Lynn, and they're showing us literally how we can grow things and then have them on our tables, which is really, really cool. 85 subscribers here. We're hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the first 100. And we're going to look at palettes, pouts, perfumes, and panning. She's been on the wheel for, I think, the whole live stream, as a matter of fact. I think Tracy was here before we even started, as a matter of fact. So, well over 2 hours of a wait. And the latest video she's put up is what I got for my birthday. You saw that in my catch-up list. I'm still catching up. But we missed her birthday, but it looked like it was quite generous event. She had a few things that were given to her. Hopefully everybody will check that out. Amoy Official, let me get you onto the wheel. In the background here, I'm just grabbing the link that we need. And Tracy from Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning brings us beauty products, usually in the form of reviews, sometimes a haul or a list. And she mixes up the content, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She's got some shorts videos, as you can see as well. And I'm just looking up my link here for the premiere. It's coming up in another 15 minutes from Gloria's Platter. And everybody will be allowed and encouraged to connect with each other in the same way that we are here during that live chat. And then we will go over to Makeup Mom and Son, who has an interview with our friends Unstable TV, and we'll be able to continue connecting there as well. Oh my dear goodness, my pages are lagging for me. So there, I've pinned the link. Anybody can hop over there anytime if they would like, and I will leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes so that we can continue connecting and cleaning up our connections here before we go over. But like I said, everybody will be able to continue meeting new friends and family members there with Gloria's Platter as well. And I will right away get the link that we need to go to Makeup Mom and Son's channel afterwards. Facing Reality is here. She is always a shining star in the Tuberchat family, somebody who engages conversation, spreads positivity and motivation everywhere she goes, including here. You will see that she says she gives positive messages in a fun way that is both on her channel and whenever you run into her, whether it's in a premiere or a live stream supporting other creators. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Facing Reality has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Annabis Black Games is on the wheel. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Facing Reality now has 876 subscribers. I know they must be excited because you can literally like see the 1,000 on the horizon coming up. And hopefully we can get Facing Reality there before too long. We're going to look at Ace Flaw 1 now. Andy has been with Superchat from the very beginning. I've been connected to this creator for well over 2 years. They support on all of my channels. Andy has over 3,500 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,600 they'll now be thinking about. It's great to see this creator growing so much. More than anything, they do travel videos on their channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that comes from Ace Flaw 1. Not to mention, this is an unbelievably loyal and dedicated supporter. If you think about it, 365 episodes later, Andy is still here. He was here for episode number 0 before we even started live streaming on Tuberchat. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and we'll see what is happening with Annabis Black Games, I think. Oh, I might be wrong. It didn't happen. Sam Slogs Trains and More took that spot. The wheel favored Sam. Sam Slogs Trains and More is here as a member and a moderator. Oh, and then, yeah, Angel's Army. That'd be pretty funny, actually. But I can also scrape it off your videos too. Yeah, girl Lala, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. More than anything else, you see train videos here. I'm going to take the latest one. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up, not fall behind. He's got super chats and memberships available, of course, as he's monetized, but as well, you will see that in his train videos, sometimes he's giving us a look inside or outside. It could be a train, it could be a station. Sometimes he's taking a ride, which is really cool. He mixes up a lot of other content, including vlogs, unboxing videos, and reviews, a lot of random live streams, and even some game nights, which is really cool as well. You will be allowed and encouraged to connect in any premiere or live stream chat that's on Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. He actually does a series of videos for that purpose, where he usually does one live stream a week just to get people together. Thank you, everybody, for the 100 thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. We're getting there almost every day now, and I really do appreciate that from everybody. Those engagement signals really help, not just to push the live stream out today, but also in the coming days and weeks possibly, and they help the channel, as you can imagine. Sage Lifestyle is coming up. You say I did it, but it's actually Scratch and PPA, the rest of our moderators, and I am Betty J Gathers. She's always pushing us for a lot of thumbs up, for which I'm grateful. But thank you, everybody, for that. If you haven't already given one, I hope that you will. Sage Lifestyle is here right now, another creator who's bringing us a lot of health information in the different foods that we can put together. You can see, like, for instance, for a clear growing skin, for an inflammatory bunch of different things that we can eat. The depression smoothie is an idea as well. This is really cool, so I hope everybody will join Sage Lifestyle. We have a lot to learn from this creator, of course, and with 84 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 90 we know they're thinking about, and a little bit closer on that road to the first 100. I'm just going to get another couple of names onto our wheel right now. We'll see what we can do, if there's anybody that has been missed. If there's anybody watching or listening that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all on the chat, and we'll get you onto the screen. Thank you, Angels Army, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. We looked at their channel earlier, and Angels Army actually has given us a few generous super chats today, so thank you for that. Living with Happy Gyal, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Oh, you just got in now. The chat has a time limit on it. So when you want to come into Tuberchat, it takes like 20 minutes. So if you've been trying to type and haven't been able to get in, it was probably just that time limit. But it's good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I've misspelled Patrick Kaskoka Art. Oh, I'm going to have to see what they've got. Oh dear. Kaskoka. I'm sorry, I call it Kaskoka. I don't know why. We have a town, an area in Ontario called Muskoka, and it probably is causing me to slip. Patrick Kaskoka Art. And here we go. With 197 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. We can see a lot of creativity on this channel. These are excellent short videos. I'm hoping that you get some more activity on these. It looks like you're doing great. And I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I'll spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, Living with Happy Gyal, like I said, you will find our instructions in our video always. And then, yes, Gloria's Platter has a premiere that will be coming up in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to drop the link for that right now. We'll get through as many channels as we can between now and then. And about the video's just under 15 minutes, if I understand right, and then we'll go over to Makeup Mom and Son as well, and she will have a live stream with an interview with Unstable TV, where we will be able to continue connecting the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. Amoy Official, you've got some short videos here, but I'm going to take one of your latest ones. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. Your girl Lala is here, Nita VR Designs. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I said I was going to drop the link again, so I'll do that in a second. Her live chat is already running, of course, because it's a premiere. And anybody can hop over there whenever they would like. I will be coming over as soon as Superchat has ended in another 10 minutes or so, or a little bit less than that. And like I said, you'll be able to continue connecting in Gloria's Platters live chat during that premiere, the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. You'll likely meet more friends and family members there, and then we will jump over into Makeup Mom and Son. And I'm just curious, Gloria's Platter, how long you set the intro for on that premiere, if it's 2 minutes or if you changed it to 5 minutes or anything like that. So Popping the Popcorn is here. This is Katie. She brings music reviews. It's pure opinion on this channel. As you get to know Katie and her taste in movies, you will be able to make suggestions for things you'd like to get her opinion on, whether it's something you've already seen or something you're thinking about watching. Katie's a very much loved and well-respected creator, another person who seems to be out there all the time supporting others. And she's got some shorts videos here. Hopefully those continue. She just moved, so she was probably off live streams for a couple of days, but hopefully we'll see some more streams from her. And she's got a group of girls together. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is in this group as well, the Final Girls of Horror, where they're doing collaborations where they're reviewing the same movies, which is really cool as well. Shaquille's Kitchen, I'm going to get a look at your channel in a second here. Nita VR Designs is coming up right this second. Did we look at Nyambura Mwangi? I think we did. Forgive me if I'm mistaken. And Nita VR Designs. For some reason I'm misspelling it. Katie is awesome. Yes, Michael's Adventures. So Nita VR Designs is here with us regularly in Tuberchat. I'm way behind with you, so forgive me for that, but I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I've got Shaquille's Kitchen on the wheel. And then I can't be certain. Oh, we did look at. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. So let's spin the wheel. Nita VR Designs is bringing us a lot of variety on their channel, but we can see that they've done some haul videos lately. So hopefully everybody will enjoy those. Annabis Black Games, good to see you in the house. Let's get you onto the screen. And we'll see what they've got going on. 43 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I did start catching up with this video, but I ran out of time, so it's still in my catch-up list. I'll get finished with that video. I'll run it in full. Anubis Black Games. And they are somebody who's with us almost every single day. They actually have a second channel here, Anubis Black Films. Excuse me. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them on both of these channels. I'm just spinning the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And then your girl Lala is coming up right now. Gloria's Platter, if you happen to still be here, just let me know how long that intro is. I think it doesn't matter now. These are going to be the last 3 channels that we're going to look at for today, and then we'll go over there. Your girl Lala has a premiere coming up. I'm just going to set the reminder for that. That's coming up later today. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She brings us pure variety as well, both in the form of shorts, videos, and live streams. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while. Thanks, Scratch and PPA. It probably doesn't matter now because I'm just going to get through the last couple of channels. Sometimes I ask because if it's a 5-minute intro, it gives me a chance just to put 1 or 2 more channels on, but it's okay. But thank you. I'm going to go live for anybody that's still here watching right now on my personal channel in a few hours. It's going to be much later this afternoon, but I'm going to go out into Niagara Falls again, I think, because the weather seems to be in our favor. I was expecting rain, but I'll go and we'll have a look at what Niagara Falls is looking like. Healthy G-Mom, good to see you in the house. They happen to be a member, so we will look at their channel for sure. I just put you on the wheel. We will spin, and we're going to look at Mark the Shark first. And let's see what they've got going on their channel. Mark the Shark had a couple of, or a litter of puppies not too long ago, so we're watching them grow. He also happens to be great at online poker, so we watch a little bit of that. And then some more variety on this channel as well. So here's Mark the Shark right here with 236 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take their latest video and add it into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Shaquille's Kitchen is coming up. This is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. Oh, Gloria's Platter? Yeah, her premiere is there. I've pinned the link, but I'll drop it again in another moment here. Shaquille's Kitchen is brand new. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of these latest videos. I'll take this 7-minute one here, and I'll add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully they're subscribed to Tuberchat as well and have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Healthy G-Mom is coming up right now. I just dropped the link one more time. Yeah, I just put it on the wheel right now, Healthy G-Mom. I spun just for fun, but we're actually the last channel that we're looking at for today. But thank you for reminding me, though. I do want you to do that. If you have a day that you come in and I forget to put your name on the wheel, please let me know just to make sure. But they've got over 2,000 subscribers right now. They have Super Chats and memberships available on their channel when we get there. Latest video, they took us to a farmer's market, which is really cool to see, so you can bet that there's much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by when we talk about healthy living and healthy cooking. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate that. If there's anybody that we didn't get to, please forgive me. We don't get to every channel every single day, but we'll be back tomorrow for another 2 to 2.5 hours, 3 hours earlier than today. Let's go over to Gloria's Platters premiere right now. We can continue connecting there, and then we will move on to our dear friend Makeup Mom and Son, who will be interviewing Unstable TV. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.